I don't know how, if anyone knows like how I can get this frizzy hair to not do what it's doing, please let me know. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen. I make college and bookish and just lifestyle videos. I don't know. Today I'm using my front facing camera. Let me clean it real quick. Today I'm using my front facing camera because I did want to look at myself while I film today. Anyway, this is the first video in my back to school series. My last video I mentioned that I was going to be starting this series, but it's catered towards high school seniors and college freshmen. So everything that I am going to be sharing in this first video is definitely just based off of my experience, and I attend a small liberal arts college, so I think if I attended a large university, I don't think I would be saying a lot of what I will be saying in this video. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to Converse College, I'll see you soon. Okay, so the first thing I wish I knew before starting college is that you don't have to have a major locked in right away. There's this Facebook group for each of the classes at Converse, and I'm in the class of 2022 page, and when you enter, you introduce yourself. So one of my posts was like, hey, I'm Karen, I'm from blah, blah, blah. I want to major in biology and politics. And I even made a whole video talking about what I'm going to be majoring in before I even started college. And so I was so wrapped up in this idea that I needed to be locked in into these majors, into one major that I really wanted, but that is not the case. Both of my advisors, one for biology and one for history, I love them both. They both have told me that it is okay if I decide to change majors, even if I decide to totally leave the science department or totally leave the history department. It's okay. And I love that both of my advisors and professors make an effort to tell their freshman advisees that it's okay to venture out this first year and figure out what you want to do and take the time to do it. And I mean, like, switching your major fall semester of your senior year is a little different than switching your major fall semester of sophomore year. But anyway, I think it's important to know that it is okay to take your time freshman year, because it took me all school year to declare biology and history. I didn't even go through with the politics thing. I think I'm just going to take politics classes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. All right, so the second thing that I wish I knew before starting college is that your freshman year, you may be left with a lot more free time on your hands than you think. So there were some days, both like fall and spring semester, where I found myself, I was done with all of my classes and I had all my groceries. Like, I already went grocery shopping and I didn't really have much to study for. There were times where I was just sitting there and I was texting my friends asking if they want to go sit out on the grass with me. And if that's the case for you, where you have a lot of time on your hands, I highly suggest using that time to use that time for yourself, because once you get busy, you will stay busy and it's really easy to just forget about taking care of yourself. And so using that free time to do that is probably what you need to do. Okay, so number 3, it is possible to find free or cheap textbooks. So at Converse, there's a Facebook page, and basically people will post like, hey, I just got done with this zoology class. I don't need this textbook anymore. I'm selling it for this much. And there are a lot of people that will do that. Also, there are websites out there where you can find really cheap textbooks. Okay, so a bookstore is going to be a little bit overpriced, and you can probably find textbooks cheaper to rent on Amazon if you're lucky. If you've gotten this far into the video, I found my most expensive textbooks for next semester for free. Like, I found the PDF version online, and if you're watching, I will let you know that there's a link at the bottom of this description bar that I used, and I used that link to get my free, what did I get? My zoology and gen chem textbook. I think I'll have to buy the access code anyway, so it's like useless. I couldn't find like my smaller one. So it is possible to find cheap or free textbooks. You just have to be okay with spending the time to find it. Number 4, high school drama can still continue during your freshman year. My dear Wise, I love her so much, but one of my upperclassmen friends, Anna, I love you, Anna. I kind of like went up to her and I was like, hey, like, there's a situation, what's up? And she was like, you know what? If people claim that they don't want to be caught up in drama and they really don't want to be, they will find a way to get around it or get out of it. I think that's very much true. But I've met so many people that acted like they were still in high school, which I didn't understand, and I kind of got tired of it. So number 5, a lot more people fail classes and exams than you think. So prior to starting college, I really thought that everyone that went to college was meant to be in college, which I will talk about later. College is really hard, and you're challenged in so many different ways that you've never been challenged before. It wasn't until I met my upperclassmen friends that were like, yeah, I failed that exam when I was in your year, I failed that class, Hearing people say that they didn't do well in something is a reminder that it is okay to fail. Like, college is hard. Yeah, in the end, this all reminded me that it's okay to fail as long as you are making an effort to improve yourself. So number 6, something that I kind of knew going into college because of what a lot of other people have told me in the past, but it's a really good idea to actually get to know your professors and faculty members. So I spent freshman year trying to get involved in any way possible, and in the end that meant getting to know a lot of different professors and a lot of different faculty members, and I don't regret it at all. I love absolutely everyone so far that I've met. Yeah, knowing the adults here, adults on campus, really helped me out. My class sizes are pretty small, which is a big benefit to going to a small college. So my classes can range anywhere from 12 to 25 people, and it's very easy for my professors to pick up on my name and to, like, get to know me. Also, story time. It's really easy to walk and talk with your professors if you're on a small campus. One day, I had a lot of free time, and so my friend and I, we went out to go fly a kite on our big grassy field, the quad, and my bio professor, he made his way over to me, and he made an effort to be like, hey, what you guys doing? I think you should do this to fly your kite better, And we're like, okay, cool. And the next week after that, I was in line for lunch as everyone else is, and in front of me is the same bio professor, and he turned around and he was like, hey, how was that kite? How did it go after I told you should, like, fly it over the hill? And I don't hear stories like that of people who go to a large university, you know? I don't know, if you are given the opportunity to, like, talk to your professors, you should do it. Take that chance. I don't know. I love how I say I don't know after a lot of what I say, because I don't want it all to come back to me. So I don't know, like, this is what I'm saying, this is my advice to you, but, like, it may not work, so don't put it on me, you know? And the last thing I wish I knew before starting college is that college isn't for everyone, and that there are other options. So all throughout high school, I think I was kind of pressured into choosing the college option, despite, I mean, the military and tech school were definitely an option. They weren't as glorified as going to college. I know so many people that dropped out or transferred to a tech school because they figured out that a 4-year university isn't for them, and that's totally okay. And I mean, when you think about it, it is a much more feasible and sort of reliable option to go to a tech school, because you're going to school for a shorter amount of time and you will have a job right after if you do, like, a job training program kind of thing at the tech school. I don't know, I think because I'm a very social person, I really wanted that 4-year college experience, but I wish that those that dropped out or transferred out, I wish their other options were glorified as much as going to college, because I think a lot of people are really much pressured into it, and then they get into school and they start paying for it, and they're just like, I don't know what I'm doing here, I don't like this. It's okay to move out, it's okay to drop it. But anyway, that is it. I think there are a lot of other things that I wish I knew before starting college, but those are, like, my main 7. And if you have anything that you wish you knew before starting college, let me know in the comments below. But that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And I have a calendar in the description bar of the videos that I will be posting in this series, so check that calendar out. And yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of the day. Bye, everyone.